Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be playing against Jinbe today, and I'm going to be playing Red-Green Luffy. Here's a quick sneak peek at the deck list. There will be a comprehensive breakdown at the end of the video. And in case you guys wanted to just see the ratios, here's what we're going to be running in the matchups. The only real thing I got for you is a big announcement. We passed 100 subscribers today, and that's really cool. Thank all of you for coming along for the ride. I'm glad you guys enjoy the content enough to give me a sub, which is really cool. I appreciate you guys a lot. All right, let's get into it. Thanks, guys. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another round of One Piece. This is a pretty keepable hand, I think. We're going first. We're going to play our Garp, of course, do a little searching. Although, we're really just kind of looking for a Sanji, I think. I think we'd probably just take the Luna here. I don't really like telling my opponent that I have it, but, you know, it is what it is. Curve's looking something like this right about now. This next turn, that the following turn, and then following on and so forth. They find the Edward Weavile, which means they are playing the new unbanned Jinbe, which is so good for this deck, the ability to play. Bam. They're going to take it because Jinbe wants lives. We're likely to lose at least one life next turn. Probably more than one if I had to guess. They should play the 4-cost Jinbe, cheat out that Weevil they found. They play off of it, draw one card, and then probably attack 5/5 at me. If I had to guess. No, they just play the hard Weevil. They've missed the Jinbe. It's unfortunate for them. They sort of had a nice, healthy 8 cards in hand, and this is their chance. They want to go at us pretty hard here. We will trash this. We do not need 3 Usopp in hand. The good news is we will probably just start answering some of these. Yeah, I'm not giving you 2 cards, though, boss. That'll be good for later. That's also really good for later. Do we remove the Arlong? Probably. I don't want to fuel their hand much. Be 7 next turn. I'd like to develop all 3 of these, to be honest with you, so I'm okay with getting hit. I just don't want him to bounce the Usopp, because I'd really like to have the ability to stand forward on up every turn. And we're not seeing any of our 5 costs. There's the Jinbe. Into another Weavile. Okay. So 6 cards in hand. I got 3 Dawn to work with. So I'm okay with taking a life here, but I'm going to make him expend some resources for it. Yeah. 2 there. What are you going to do, Jinbe? So there's 7. They could do like 7, 8. Go 9 there. I want this sideways. No, you can have that one. Ooh, that's a pretty good card to pick up too. We like that. That one ain't bad either. Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Deploy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's poke this here. They'll take it. I'm hoping they counter out, seeing that I've got a big guy coming in. But if they're smart, they'll just take 2 hits. Okay, we got that out of them. I like that a lot better, actually. Because now I can go deploy this. 2 rested here. Do I want to go 8? What are they going to be at? They're going to be at 8 next turn? That's probably a rush Jinbe. They won't have the cards to lay down for it. If I only have 4 Dawn up, that's probably not enough. So we'll just go like this. See if they can get another... I'll get another card out of hand. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards up. So we got 5 up. We've developed a nice solid board. The 8-cost Jinbe can't bounce unless I can rest 2 Dawn on top of it. So it can't get me this turn. It's next turn. I need to have the Laboon out. So what I valued on that one was... Okay, so they're just going to play the Boa. That's even better, in all honesty. Yeah, we didn't care about that at all. This is a pretty light board, and the Luna is going to punish this board pretty heavily. Yep. 6s are really bad into us. They need to put Dawn on each of these so they can go 5, 7, 7. That'll actually eat my whole hand. They put 2 Dawn here. 8s are actually pretty bad against us too. 7s are much better numbers, so they've misplayed there. Because now they have to put everything. They have to ditch cards to get stuff out of my hand, which I'm okay with. No. So I've got a 2K in hand if I have to. They ditch a card, which we like. You know I'm sitting on the Luna. You watched me add it to my hand. What did... Oh. No. You can't have that. What'd you ditch a card for? I am curious. No Dawn went anywhere. This got played this turn. Okay, apparently we've decided we're just going to punish them to high heaven. Look, guys, I found all 3 of my Zoros at once. We will return those. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I don't think I'm going to see those. I can play the Laboon here, or I can play this. I have 8 Dawn active. I can do both. Is that good enough? It won't let me freeze their board, though. So I don't think we'll do this turn. Yeah. Seven. Let's see. I got what? 7 left? 7. Seven. You know the Luna's coming. Don't tell me you forgot. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, game over. You knew I had it. I searched it on turn 1. What you didn't know is I was sitting on 3 of them and another stun card. So the game was just effectively over. They saw it immediately and ran. They had 4K counter in hand in total. So they were just kind of screwed there. My board was way too big. I was able to freeze everything I wanted. They had 2 attacks, and they didn't even have the 8-cost Arlong in hand. Very sad for them. They couldn't remove anything by effect, because I would just probably rest this and this, because this was going to die anyways, because I was going to have to play over it. And then we just beat them down. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Jinbe is still pretty good, but he's just suffering from the effect that all the green decks are all running Luna, and this is just another 4-cost into another 4-cost. And everything we have punishes that particular style. So There you go, ladies and gents. I hope this helps. I got requested to do a Jinbe mirror. That's why we're here. But or not a mirror, but a Jinbe matchup. So I wanted to let you guys see it. It still plays pretty much the same as it did before. They're a little more aggressive than they used to be because their bodies are larger, which I do like. I think they need that. But they just can't be aggressive enough against RG Luffy. We're just gonna say no to that every time. Everything can just get laid down. And we naturally play Luffy, which sucks for this boa because, man, this double attack not being able to get stopped is real bad. And I swear these Sanjis are in the deck. I just haven't seen them in like 3 matches, so it's wild. All right, I think that's a pretty good showing, though. So we'll pop over to the deck profile at the end of the video. The deck list is in the description below. We'll probably play one more, and I'll let you guys tell me, how did I do? All right, see you there. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another round of One Piece. I'm gonna look at that hand. That's not a great hand either. Okay, well, we're gonna just deal with what we got. We're going against Jinbe here. I'm gonna just attack 6. We're gonna leave up all the Dawn in the world. By request, we're playing against old Jinbe. He can trash a card from his hand, give 2 rest on cards to one of his Fishman or Merfolk type leader characters. And that's unfortunate because he just developed 2 bodies. Puts 1 there. I can block out. You gotta ditch a couple of cards in order to get cards out of me. At least 2 cards. Oof, this does not feel good. I gotta start developing some bodies, though. Let's go 1 and attack. And a 1K. Hopefully he doesn't bounce that back to my hand. That would be very bad for us. The boa blocker is not something I've seen them play off of the unbanned Jinbe. Can't attack, that's fine. I don't really want to attack with that into this board specifically anyways. But they will get a life here. Yep, 7. Do I want them to expend more cards, or do I just take that hit? I think I take that hit, because the worst thing that would happen is they expend more cards and I have to take double hits. I'd rather lose 1 life than 2. Okay, we are seeing all of our options here. Okay. Yeah, you're not getting through with that. I doubt you're ditching. Okay, well, this is not good. Not good at all, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even do my 4 and 3 because I'm only at 7. What do we do? I think I do want to play the Laboon because the big Jinbe is going to really hurt. We will deploy that, and then what? I'm just going to go 6 at this. Good, we got a card out of hand. That's what I was after. We haven't seen any characters, so we're just going to slow him down a little bit. I did the little poke at him because I wanted him to just give me 1 card for it. Yeah, there's big old Jinbe. We're going to lose a life to Jinbe, probably. His cards in hand are really low, though. So I can get out of both of these for sure. Yeah, no, I'll give you 2. If you want to rest this last one, I'll still just give you a 2K. Oh, come on, really? Well, the good news is I can just go deploy this. The Zoro's really tempting, but I think I have to get the Usopp. Zoro's so good, but I just don't think it's worth it yet. It might be. 7... No, I think I gotta develop more bodies, unfortunately. I'd love to see that back. Deploy that. I'll get Fordon back. So I really can only attack for 6, because I'm going to leave 3 for the Luna. I guess I just go at life. We'll eat him down a little bit. We'll Luna his board. And we'll restand Fordon. Gives me options next turn. His hand's very little. Another Jinbe, yep. We're gonna rest that in a Dawn. I don't need my characters getting bounced. Thank you very much. Might need a Charleston here. Look at you go. I have to get out of all this. No, I'm okay with it, because if I can just eat his whole hand next turn, it'll be alright. So 7 plus 4 is 11. Ditch this, and God, I really want to have a blocker, but I think I need it to live for a while. 11, trash this, restand these. Resolve. I'm going to say you have to give me another card out of hand if you want to try and hit me. And then you won't have anything to defend your board. Ooh, another Charleston. That's good, I guess. Okay, well, the good news is I can now really establish. So 4 cards for that. So I can just do full pressure here. So what, like... I only need 1 on this. Find out if it's 2K. And then 5, 6. Yeah, so I can go 1 more. Attack 9 here. Cool. Okay, well, we removed the whole board, which means we... He said we don't need them. Yeah, you probably don't, to be honest with you. Yeah, we're gonna rest the Laboon. If he wastes an attack on the Laboon, that's fine. That is a scary board. The good news is, you can only make it like a 14. He can't fully overwhelm me. One is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now who doesn't need what? Yeah, so that's never happening. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope. That probably is the best thing I could ask for. Set up to one of your base cost characters with 8 or less as active. So it's 6 Dawn. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can go like what? It's probably not big enough, to be honest with you. I don't think I can kill him, unfortunately. Even if I do this, I can go like... See if he gets greedy. So there's one card out of hand. So I could go... If it's a brick... There's a 5. I'm better off just swinging at him. So what if I just go like 7 and then 5, 7? I can make it 7. I can make it like a 9. That's not good enough. I could go 6, 6 at him. I always have to attack this. Yeah, the hard math indeed. This would be so much easier if I'd had known. Rue. So what if I do this instead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just whack him for 6. No! The good thing is it can't rush me down. Spicy meatball indeed. Spice time. 1, 2, gets 7, 8, 9 plus 4 is 13? Yeah. Got it! You don't have enough dawn in order to kill me, sir. Yeah, you're out. 9 isn't enough. GG. He's got Buggy in there. What is that doing in there? Get that out of there. Kaido's kind of interesting in this list because you can play it for the 10, draw 4 cards, and you can still almost ditch your hand just to put all the cards you drew onto your guys. Oh, there you go. That's an interesting list. And he's running Buggy, too. You don't see that very often. All right. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? I don't think I played that one terrible. We just didn't see a lot. All right, well, I think that's all I got for you, so I'll catch you guys later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's a quick peek at the deck list we were running. It's the same as last week, but I just wanted to give you a quick look at it. It's just Red Green Luffy. This is the list we're running for the OP15 meta. It's been a lot of fun. For those of you who don't know, it's 5,000 power leader. If we have 1 Dawn underneath our leader, we can rest up to 5 Dawn a turn, and we can give plus 2,000 power for each Dawn rested, but only if we have 5 or less standing. So that's why we always want to make sure we're only at 5, no more. All right, we've got 4 Searchers and Jewelry Bonnie. You guys feel free to pause and look at the cards if you don't know what they do, but I just want to make this a quick one. We got 4 Searchers in Monkey D. Garp. We got 4 2Ks in Sanji to give our guys unblockable. We've got 2 of the 3-cost Nami. I like it just because attacking for 7 is so strong. And it makes it pairing up with this Zoro really good because if we're at like 9 Dawn, I can play this for 7, put those 200 leaders, still have 2 active, and then let something like an Usopp restand 2 more, which means 7k lead, plus we're standing up 4 Dawn at the end of the turn, makes us real tanky. We're playing 4 Laboon. It's a pretty good anti-removal card. I'm not in love with it, though, as it is not searchable in my deck. I'm really tempted to throw in some Robins, just because when you need to find anti-removal for a certain matchup, you really need to find anti-removal. It's just that important. I'm tempted to see if I can slot it in. Maybe taking out a 1 or 2 Sanjis, even, because blockers aren't super prevalent right now. I might put 2 of it out and put in 2 of the Nico Robin promo cards that just say Rest at Dawn if one of our guys would be removed. I think it might be worth doing. We're running 4 Usopp. It's a 1k that restands 2 at the end of every turn. Real good. We're running 4 Nami. It's a blocker that rests 2 of our opponent's 8 or less cards and stands 5 Dawn up at the end of the turn. It's just way too powerful. We're running 4 of the 5-cost 7k attacks Sanjis. He stands 2 Dawn as active on play and 1 at the end of every turn. We've got our 6/7 in Monkey D. Luffy. He's a brick, but he's got double attack and he restands 4 Dawn on play. We're running 2 of the Brook. He's pretty darn good on play. He can rest one of our opponent's cards. There's no limit, restriction, or even lock 2 characters you can rest on 2. He's pretty good. And then, of course, we've got 3 of our I Know You're Strong, so I'll go all out from the start. It basically is just another freeze card. It says, hey, I'm going to keep 2 of your 7 or lesses from becoming active in your next refresh phase. It's a mini Luna. And it's a 1k in hand, just because of the way our leader ability works. And then, of course, we've got Charleston. It's a 2-cost event. And up to one of our leader characters gains plus 4,000 power for the battle. Then I can discard a card and set 3 of our Dawn as active, so it turns 2 of the cards into our hands into 2Ks, and gives us an extra Dawn back up, meaning that our opponent is going to have a real hard time figuring out lethal for math, because that extra Dawn just popped up, making it so that if you assumed my entire hand was 2Ks, even then there's an extra 2K in the mix because of how Charleston works. And then Luna, a 3-cost event that all of our opponent's rescue characters with the cost of 7 or less will not become active in our opponent's next refresh phase, and the best trigger of all time. Rest up to one of our opponent's characters. No restriction, just one of their characters. I have seen this win games. It's just really brutal, saying, hey, by the way, you know that blocker you were counting on to keep you alive next turn? Like that 10-cost Edward Newgate? I'm just gonna put that down now, and next turn you're defenseless. Sorry about that. But it is just that good right now. Alright, there's a quick deck profile. Let me know what you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong in today's matchups? I'm always taking requests for what you guys want to see me play, whether that's different leaders, different matchups, mirrors, and so on. Somebody has requested that I do a quick profile on how to beat this leader, and I'm still trying to figure out quite how I'm going to make that happen. That's not one I've done much of. How to beat RG is just, he's my guy. I don't want to beat RG. He's the best leader ever. He's not, but he's pretty darn cool, and he's one of my favorites. But let me know what you guys think. How would be the best way to show you how to beat RG? Should I don't want to show you the mirror, because then it's just RG beating RG. I guess I should pick some leaders and go into ladder just to beat them up. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you guys think I should pair into Red Green Luffy? Who would you like to see him fight against in order to take him down? The best leaders to do so are honestly like Nami and Ace, so I don't want to pick like direct counters to him. Of course, Krieg is also really good, although I've gotten much better at that matchup. So I don't know if that's as big a counter as I initially thought. But you guys tell me. I think that's all I got. I appreciate all you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. Big announcement. We passed 100 subscribers. I know I said it in the beginning of the video, but I just want to thank you again for all your support. It's been really cool to see you guys come along for the adventure. I think that's all I got, though. So you guys have a great day. Catch you next time.